And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark.
Boy,
right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
And the Celtics front court hasn't been bad. But the Bulls group, Mike, the Bulls group has really held their own.
And that's a big win for the Bulls. To get equal production from the forward positions gives Chicago a huge advantage.
And with 63 points, Michael Jordan is the record holder for most points in a playoff game. What a night. What a special opportunity, Clark, to watch this young player go at it.
Absolutely remarkable. Unbelievable, Kevin. Jordan has announced his arrival to the NBA. A bona fide star with a lot of runway still in front of him.
A long runway. Here's Vincent, defended by Macy. Stolen. Johnson against... Oh, my! What a play.
He's got that ball on a string. Jordan using his smooth handles to get that bucket.
Vincent, the pass to Wedman. Here's Vincent, defended by Macy. Jordan wide open. Another three for Chicago.
He is determined to hunt shots out there on the perimeter.
And it is paying off. He's finding a big chunk of his points from three-point range.
Johnson, the pass to Wedman. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And stolen by Jordan. Trying his luck from deep. They get the rebound. Green kicks to Jordan. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. They can't seem to stop anything right now.
Yeah, you know, it's starting to bubble over emotionally.
Vincent, the pass to Wedman.
I'm trying to steal the ball and get in front of him.
Good on the 13-footer.
Behind him.
Wedman's got his first points of the game.
That kind of defense isn't going to get it done, especially when it comes to a scorer of his caliber.
Michael Jordan again.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
Here's Vincent, defended by Macy. There's the screen. Here's Johnson. And that one is good.
They could have used this run much earlier in the ballgame.
Too little, too late. But hey, it's something positive to take into the next game.
Jordan, again, Chicago.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
Well, Coach, you look at all the turnovers. What a way to drive your coach crazy. I know it would drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute it.
And the 3-ball is good.
It's been a barrage of threes here in this last quarter, pouring it on from deep.
They were saving their best shooting for last, hitting 3 after 3.
Another steal. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Vincent. And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 and the next 2 games in Chicago,
Nice. 1988. It didn't even show anything. What the fuck? 45 stars to get. Win the game, score 40 points, grab 8 rebounds, get 3 assists.
The thing that I liked most about Michael Jordan as a player was the fact that I didn't have to try to guard him. If he had a poor defensive scheme, he was going to fill the hoop up until you either figured it out or the game was over and you lost the game. Some of his acrobatic drives to the hoop are just remarkable. You know, he could get past the defense and use a little bit of English off of the glass. The ball drops in so nice. It takes some really advanced skills to do that consistently. The 1988 All-Star Game was a showcase for Michael. Michael had figured out all the things he needed to know to be a dominant player. Everything. One-on-one, couldn't guard him. What Michael Jordan showed the whole sports world was the fact that you put the right people with him, he's going to lead them to world championships, without question. He was a prime example of excellence and a leader that would lead you all the way to the top, all the way to the top. That was basketball at its finest.
I love this old recreation of it's everything happens. I have to cut that out again, huh, What is that?
The L weaving its way through these quiet winter streets as all the action is inside the raucous Chicago Stadium. Now,
there should go off.
welcome everyone to Chicago for the 1988 All-Star Game. On my side, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And Clark, this is the second time Chicago has hosted this mid-season classic.
Yeah, you go back to 1973, that's when they hosted their first one. The East won it 104
Okay, so I need to win.
4 to 84 back then. That was the lowest combined score in an All-Star game, Kevin, since the 1950s.
We'll see if then tonight, Clark, they can surpass that total.
I would think they could. No shortage of scores on either side. I expect an up-tempo, fast-paced game, an exciting game with plenty of highlights and buckets.
Cannot wait. And your West All-Stars, Fat Lever and Magic Johnson, the guards, Alex English and Karl Malone at the forward spots, and in the middle, Hakeem Olajuwon. For the East, it's Moses Malone inside and Dominique Wilkins with Larry Bird, the forwards. And in the backcourt, Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan.
And you look at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, rivals since college. Early on, no love lost between them, but over time, they've become friends.
Rebounding. Johnson finds Olajuwon. That's tipped and stolen by Jordan. From deep three-point range. And another miss by the East. Clark, you see Larry and Magic together, those Converse ads, they've become really the faces of the NBA.
And Kevin, I think they've inherited the mantle from the great Dr. J. He's done such a great job representing the league all these years, and certainly he's left it in good hands with those two.
Yeah, that's a great comparison. And the Eastern All-Stars favored to win tonight.
Star power and firepower. Veteran IQ and smarts. But you never know. The West has quite a bit of talent, too.
Indeed they do. And an exhibition game with plenty of motivation for these stars nonetheless. For more, let's say hello to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, I was talking to Larry Bird about his goals for the matchup, and he said, I think our job is to get the ball to Michael Jordan, get him into the game, and get the crowd into the game. So if Bird has anything to do with it, Michael Jordan will be the MVP. and that would be poetic justice this weekend. Guys, back to you.
Especially where we are. Well said, David. Thank you, Jordan Clark. That was something to see.
Good.
And tonight's All-Star MVP will have a $5,000 check presented in their name, Clark, to the Thurgood Marshall Black Education Fund.
A great cause in honor of a terrific American.
English looking around. Clock at 6. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Partner, seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed to.
Yes, sir. I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results he's seen.
And starting last season, Clark, Michael Jordan's scoring went through the roof.
Averaging over 37 points per game, partner, and he's kept close to that pace this season as well. Remarkable.
Amazing and remarkable, right. Wow. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Malone. And it's Rivers in for Thomas.
So
then for the West All-Stars, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Olajuwon. Worthy comes in for English. And it's Drexler in for Lever. Drexler against Rivers. The West again cannot hit. And Kareem looking to set the career record for All-Star scoring. Isn't that something?
It really is. Needs just 10 points to do it, Kevin, and you got to love his chances. I mean, that's a layup for him, pun intended.
Yeah, a good one. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the most All-Star appearances by far in NBA history, Clark. All-Star in every season of his career except one. And in that year, he was injured.
Yeah, and at 40 years of age, matter of fact, the youngest player tonight was only 4 years old when Kareem made his first All-Star appearance. That player, Brad Daugherty.
No kidding.
That's right.
Clark, amidst this All-Star celebration, labor negotiations between the players and the NBA continue.
Trying to find their way through this current impasse, Kevin, and looking to avoid any interruptions to this game that we all have a love affair with.
Yeah, I know you and I hope they can find some common ground.
Please, make it happen soon.
Go ahead, shoot it.
Malone sets the pick for Johnson, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. He's with the ball. 15 points in a row, a good run right now. And 3 from Jordan. Look at the soft touch of Michael Jordan. And if there was a snub, Clark, for this year's All-Star game, many felt it was the sharpshooter Dale Ellis of the Sonics.
Well, you take a look at what he's done. He's the only top 10 scorer in the NBA who was not an All-Star.
The Tennessee Volunteers should be here. It'll count. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the East All-Stars in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzers. Welcome back, everyone, to the 1988 All-Star Game here in Chicago. As these great fans hope Michael Jordan can bring home the win and the MVP hardware.
And the head coach of the East, Mike Fratello, his first time coaching in the All-Star Game.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Malone is out there with McDaniel. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Lever. And it's Drexler in at the shooting guard position.
I think getting the 8 rebounds is going to be hard.
The East leading by 19 points. How about that? Mike's a terrific friend of yours and mine, and Fratello's Hawks recently moved into first place in the East after the Cavs beat the Celtics. Clark enabling him to become the coach of the East All-Star.
So don't be surprised if the Cavs' Brad Daugherty gets extended minutes in his first All-Star appearance. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
And here early, Clark, the East has the edge.
You look at that team on the East squad, an embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And, you know, they've got so many weapons. I think it simply comes down to execution for them.
The East making a switch. Thomas is checked in. And right now, they're just trying to figure out how to snap out of this funk.
Yeah, you know, this is when you really need your leaders to step up and turn up the heat and take over.
McDaniel, the pass to Drexler. Malone in the corner. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Drexler, no good. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the East. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And another three from the East. And Michael Jordan, not only last season's leading scorer by a mile, but Clark Kellogg this season, he is in the running for the Defensive Player of the Year.
He is the true definition of a two-way player. Gets it done at a high level at both ends. And Coach Mike Fratello, a colleague of ours, coaching in the All-Star game, standing tall amongst a bunch of tall guys in the NBA. You know, his dad was an amateur boxer, and, you know, I think that background gives Mike a lot of confidence as a coach.
Just 2 to shoot. Malone. The shot that time, not on target. Now the East will take it the other way. From past the arc, Michael Jordan, and that's good. Jordan's got
3. What?
27 points.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done at both ends.
And, Clark, not easy for these coaches to put their stamp on the game. Only a 1-hour practice yesterday to get acquainted and move through some sets.
And, you know, Kevin, it's not about necessarily practice time. A few offensive sets is all that's needed. I think it's how you manage the players and give them a platform to have fun and do what they do.
That's a good point. Olajuwon dishes to Lever. Now the pass to McDaniel. Back to Lever. To end the cold streak. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Struggling to find their flow while the other team is on the roll.
Lets the three fly. And another three from the East.
Tell you what, until they force him off the line, he'll just keep launching it from there. I love the aggression he's showing.
They get a hand on it. Thomas with the steal. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Finishing with force. Whoa.
Shook that building all the way up. Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Doherty. McHale comes in for Patrick Ewing. And Larry Bird sub for Dominique Wilkins. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Olajuwon. Aguirre comes in for McDaniel. And it's Johnson in for Clyde Drexler. And here's Jordan outside. Hits it from three-point range. Jordan's got 37.
You know, finding ways to build their lead, to expand it. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Good on the three-point shot. Jordan.
40, and I need 7
He's
more.
got 40 points. And Jordan Clark within reach of the record.
He's almost there. Keep that pedal to the metal is what I say.
That's the record.
Johnson inside. He's guarded by Thomas. Jordan way outside. Aguirre grabs the
That was a
miss.
green.
Johnson against Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Lever. Here's
Come
Johnson.
on.
No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Jordan outside. And it's a new single-game record in scoring for the All-Star game. Set right in front of us by Michael Jordan.
What an incredible athlete, Kevin. And it seems whatever he sets his mind to do, he can do it.
So the
Impressive.
record was 40.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the East All-Stars. And we welcome you back to the second half of the 1988 All-Star game here in Chicago. Great performances from these players, whether it's their first time participating or their 17th.
17th, meaning Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The East All-Stars on offense.
You know, you get into the latter stages of the game, and it's normal to wonder who will take home the MVP trophy. It's certainly one of those accolades that's mentioned when you talk about the great ones.
Thomas is out there with Jordan. Then there's Bird. Then it's Malone. And it's Wilkins in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
I leave him wide open, only for him to go out of bounds.
And here are the East All-Stars now. And of the players in tonight's All-Star game, Clark, 2 have won MVP trophies in this game before. Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas.
And how about this, Kevin? Thomas has won 2 out of the last 4 years. If he was to get 3 MVPs, that would put him in some rarefied air, tying with Oscar Robertson for second most. Bob Pettit is the only player to do it 4 times.
And the East with the lead.
Living up to that favored and top billing and giving these fans quite a show.
Wilkins passes to Jordan. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 51.
Excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them, and that one looked good.
Johnson, the pass to Lever. Malone against Elijah Wan. 4 on the clock. Knocked away.